What is a Swedish torch? Well, if you're curious, want to find out, stick around. What's the benefit of a Swedish torch? You guys look cozy. Yeah. Hey everybody, welcome back to Why Wait. So today I wanted to show you guys how to make a Swedish torch. These have been kind of popular lately. We just discovered them. I've never used them until recently, and I've kind of fell in love with it. It's kind of been my go-to when we've been having fires lately. The Swedish torch, the process is actually pretty simple. All you need is a log, a decent size log. I believe these were actually telephone poles. We had some neighbors next to us who worked for the electric company, and when they left these with us, and they're the ones who introduced me to them. So they gave us these, but now you can use any log, just cut it up. And what you want to do is with a chainsaw, I want to basically cut down into it about halfway, as you can see, about this far down, maybe a little bit further than halfway. And you want to do that and make a cross on top. And I'll just spin it around and you can see. Okay. So once you have that done, once you have your cuts going down about 3/4 of the way into the log, what you want to do is get a knife and get another piece of wood, and you want to cut some shavings off and get some shavings to fall down into here. You want to get them down in here, get them down in these cracks a little bit, get some stuff in here. I'm sure you could probably use cardboard or some little sticks or anything. You don't want to jam it down there too much and get it too jam-packed, because if you get it too packed, you're not going to allow airflow into here. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to put some shavings down in here. And then what you want to kind of do after that is you want to make a small little fire on top. And I usually just get some sticks, some pine needles. It doesn't take much. Just build a little fire on top and start that. And as that little fire burns on top and the coals and the debris fall into these cracks, it starts to burn from down within. And it's going to burn from down here up. And I'll show you guys what I'm talking about when we get this started. Yeah. Well, I have a bunch of wood shavings up in here, and actually a bunch of them have already fallen down in there. And I'm gonna brush these into here, shove some of this wood down into here, get all these shavings down in there. And I have more down in there that I've already packed down in there. Not too much though, like I said, you just wanna get some stuff down in there that's gonna start and light as soon as the fire on top falls down into there. Okay, once you have some little kidling and twigs set up on top and a couple shoved down through the cracks and everything, we're gonna go ahead and light this up, get this going. Once this little fire starts, it's actually pretty surprising how well it just kind of channels down and starts lighting up the logs. So as you guys can see, we got the top of the Swedish torch going pretty well. Just keep adding some small sticks to that. It actually doesn't take too long for the coals and things to start catching down in the cracks. And before long, you're gonna start seeing fire down in these cracks coming out. Now, what's the benefit of a Swedish torch? Once it starts to get going, it actually seems to be, I won't say smokeless, but it really seems to channel the smoke straight up, almost like a chimney effect, because it's kind of burning from the inside out. And another great thing about the Swedish torch is if you guys have a cast iron pan or anything like that, you can actually just cook right on top of these. Once it gets going and the fire is down inside of it, a lot of people like to just put the pan right on top of the log or the pot, and because of the surface area, it just sits on there great. So let's keep this going, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like as it progresses throughout the night. So guys, check it out. You can see this thing is just rolling right now. I would say maybe it's been 15-20 minutes since I started this. And one of the best things about these Swedish logs is, and I don't know if I'm just getting lucky, These are the first fires I've ever started where I don't have to use lighter fluid, the little starter sticks, a starter log, or anything. And every time I've started these, I've just used twigs, pine needles, a little bit of sticks on top. You get that little fire going and put those shavings down in the middle, and this thing just lights on itself. These have been the easiest fires I've ever started, hands down, and they definitely seem to last a long time too. I've definitely got about 3 to 4 hours out of one of these, and usually by then I put it out and I'd say it's still maybe about half of the log is left. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video on the Swedish torch. Definitely recommend trying this process out. It's quick, it's easy, they light great, they last long, they're versatile. They seem to be almost smokeless every time as well. Been super stoked about these, so try it out, check it out. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Get out there, start your full-time adventure, because why wait?